it's Gravity. Gonna watch some videos here. Let's watch some police chases. This one in particular is when the criminal has a bigger vehicle.
On June 2nd, 2021, in Summit County, Ohio, the sheriff's office received a call about
Ohio!
City. A deputy was sent to the scene, but when the suspect saw her pull up,
Bro, they're fucking chasing a fucking
nearby and took off,
RV here?
on this chaotic pursuit.
Dude. Go, 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 go. Let's get him. Go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, honking, that's gonna do it. Ooh. Bro, these people are crazy. Nice. We got cell phone video footage too. Here we go. How are you gonna stop this thing? Like, brake check it, and then I don't know. You can't really pit a vehicle that big, I don't think. We're going off-roading now. Yeehaw! Come on, guys. There we go. Oh, you hit a truck. Yeah, just at least try to pit at this point. Like, come on, do your jobs. Ohio? Oh. That's not how you pit. You get, no. Sorry, officer. Go back to school. Oh. RV is too powerful. We're going off-roading again.
After a 30-minute chase through highways, back roads, and backyards, the pursuit ended when the motorhome got stuck on an embankment in a homeowner's lawn. A brief foot chase ensued, and the suspect, later identified as Randy Schiffbauer, was taken into custody and held on a $1 million bond. Ironically, Randy had just finished serving a 1-year sentence for stealing this bulldozer from a construction site and ramming it into this house. In 2022, he was sentenced to 7 years in prison for the RV theft and the pursuit you just watched.
7 years? That's not
On
bad.
May 22nd, 2019, 52-year-old Julianne Rainbird led law enforcement on one of the wildest
Oh my
pursuits.
god, another RV? But look at this one. Holy shit.
The RV had been purchased
What?
by a giant RV in Downey using a stolen credit card. Following leads and information from the purchase details, officers tracked the RV to the Santa Clarita area. However, when they attempted to pull the vehicle over,
This is Callie.
sped away with her 2 dogs on board.
Through this parking lot, and he's probably
Cali laws don't really let them pit
it looks like a closed parking
the same
lot.
like Arkansas or Alabama or Georgia.
Complex, if not a commercial parking lot. It's a big parking lot. He's now weaving his way through this parking lot. I don't see any people walking around here. You can see only a few cars, but he really doesn't care. He's going to hit whatever it takes to evade police here, and once again making a
Boom, she just fucking hit it.
slicing
Great.
right through that tree there, and the windshield just came off. So the windshield of that RV just came. He ripped the whole side. Yeah, the whole side is missing. Look at that. Look at this. It looks like that wheel's almost about to come off, or at least the tire is very flat, but you can see it wobbling really clearly. I don't see anybody else. Now we have a really clear view inside the vehicle. It does not look like, from my vantage point, that there's anybody near the front except for the driver. Back into oncoming lanes of traffic once again, pulling off, coming to a stop now. He's going to try put. He's in reverse. He's putting it in reverse, and now
Reverse.
on Nark Street. No, he's trying to continue.
Yeah.
The dog is literally sticking his head out the front windshield, which is
Dog.
completely gone. It's a female. It's a female driver. I think it's
Oh
a
my
female
God.
driver. Very animated. There might be 2 dogs. There are 2 dogs in her lap. I think there's 2 dogs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Making a left turn, but barely able to make that left turn really wide. And the dog is scared. Oh no! Goodness.
Is it dog? Oh!
The dog is running away. The dog is okay. The dog is running away. There's still another dog on her lap.
Oh.
That dog is walking away. You saw he tumbled out of
Straight to
there.
prison.
He was very scared. He jumped out and is now walking away. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
3-point
Now
U-turn.
putting it in reverse again.
Oh.
Putting it in reverse again.
Oh.
This is what she pulled on Tampa Avenue again. Has no regard for any of these other cars here. She's just slamming into everything in her way. Slamming into every pole, every tree, every vehicle in her way. That dog was freaked out.
She's a menace, dude.
Man, what a scary.
What are the odds she's either on meth or alcohol? Oh my god.
Another close call.
Or alcohol or something.
That we haven't seen more people hurt so far, and you've got to believe they are considering everything at this
I
point.
think there's a non-zero chance she's on one of those.
Another,
Oh!
no!
Fuck!
Right into that black sedan. Okay,
Fuck.
took a spin, and now she's hitting the curb once again. So there we have a T-bone crash. I don't see the other dog. I don't see the other. The dog's trying to get out again. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And
It's like a
she's
pit bull.
still not slowing down.
Dog is scared as shit.
And everything in her way. We're south of Ventura Boulevard now, making our way up into the hills.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh my god! Right into the tree, slammed right into a silver sedan.
Oh my
there,
god.
Into a driveway, and the pursuit has now come to a crash ending at Tampa Avenue and Wells Drive. LAPD now speeding.
That poor dog probably went flying.
Now,
Oh, there it goes.
she's running from the RV.
The dog looks hurt. He's limping, right?
Unbelievable. She's running down Tampa Avenue, and I think she must know somebody in this neighborhood, maybe just trying to get into the stranger's front yard.
Good.
Here
Tackle
comes
her ass.
CHP, and she is being taken down by CHP. Wow. Wow. 2 blocks north of here that we saw another nasty crash.
Shit, have I been muted this whole time?
Get a
God
glimpse of
damn
that
it.
in just a second, but it looks like he's going to be okay. He's got some minor injuries. Looks like he's suffering
Oh, well.
from
Okay.
some arm pain, and I'm sure his back took a good hit. But he is sitting up and waiting for somebody to arrive here.
After an hour-long pursuit,
Not like anyone was watching.
into custody. Both dogs in the RV sustained injuries and were transported to the Los Angeles County Animal Care and Control, where they were held for 30 days
I knew
before
it.
being made available for adoption. 3 people were hospitalized as a result of the chase. In October 2020, Rainbird pleaded guilty to 6 felony charges, including driving under the influence and animal
Told you.
cruelty.
Called
He was
it.
sentenced to 8 years and 8 months in state prison and received
Good.
a lifetime driving ban.
Hills. Oh no! Oh my goodness!
On November
I'm willing to bet when she gets out in 9 years, we'll have another one of these videos. Watch.
Dispatched to intercept a reckless truck driver traveling southbound on Highway 69 through Roman Forest toward Houston. When the officer spotted the truck, which was described as having its cab swaying side to side, bringing the big rig to a stop proved to be a significant challenge because the driver completely ignored every signal for him to pull over.
Bro, how are you gonna stop that 18-wheeler?
As the 18-wheeler approached the 610 loop in Houston, multiple agencies had joined the pursuit, with additional officers stationed along the route to deploy stop sticks. However, the suspect was about to make a maneuver that caught the officers completely off guard.
He's gonna do a U-turn? Come on, dude. Alright. That's something I haven't seen before. And now he's going against traffic in an 18-wheeler, dude?
Making an unexpected U-turn in the middle of the highway, the suspect began driving against oncoming traffic.
I mean, he doesn't care. He's in a big-ass truck. He won't get hurt, but... Come on.
Still southwest on Main Street, speed of 45.
Chat, how many times do you see an 18-wheeler being chased like this? Come on. What? Boom. Oh, that was close. He's not gonna stop. I'm gonna predict this one also ends in a wreck. Oh, so the cop's trying to get ahead to clear traffic. Like, okay, that's kind of smart. All right, now we're on a different highway. What is that, like a cone in the front? Yeah. This dude is like the whole ride. He's just walking sideways.
During the 2-hour pursuit, authorities say spike strips were deployed at least 5 times, but were unsuccessful in stopping the 18-wheeler. The chase spanned more than 70 miles through Houston, Katy, and Cinco Ranch, eventually ending in Fools here after officers fired at the suspect's tires. As the tires lost pressure and lowered the vehicle, the oil pan struck the road and tore open, spilling oil for over a mile until the vehicle finally came to a stop. The suspect, later identified as Christopher John Lubowski, hopped out of the truck and attempted to bail on foot, but
That fat ass?
down and
Yeah,
taken into
he
custody.
wasn't going anywhere.
The trailer of the big rig was mostly empty. However, officers found a usable amount of meth in the cabin.
Meth,
Guess that explains
of
why
course.
Lubowski is having a nap in his mugshot. Or was he just mething around?
What a psst. He was messing around.
How you doing? My name is Mark Givarowski, and I was home in my apartment, and I was carrying down a motorcycle.
Really?
Down the steps, and the steps broke, and
Awesome.
The story on this guy. He describes himself on Facebook as an unemployed bum.
This is 42-year-old Mark Givarowski, the man identified by police as the guy
Oh, never mind.
who stole the ambulance,
tried to run over officers who then shot him before
Okay.
he rammed the police cruiser.
I thought that was an ad. What the fuck was that?
Silver vehicle that cop in the boulevard, leading police on a wild pursuit that lasted over an hour through the streets of Northeast Philadelphia.
On Friday, February 28th, 2020, fire medic units were dispatched to the Roosevelt
Oh,
located in the
dude stole
block of Roosevelt Boulevard in Philadelphia
fucking
in response to a domestic
EMT truck?
incident. Upon arrival, the medics attempted to make contact with the individual involved, aka Givarowski. However, he became aggressive, ultimately hopping into the ambulance and driving away.
Probably Matt's involved again. Jeez. Oh! Oh my god.
200, he jumped in the rescue wagon. When we pulled up, he took off. He's southbound on Boulevard.
I'm just gonna stay like this the whole race. I mean chase.
Negative. Raise to 100. See if any discharge on police. 200.
Any shots fired at police or
Shoot him!
discharge.
Police.
Shoot him!
Alright, police discharge.
Shoot him!
Male, and then the male jumped into the
Come on, dude.
We got the medic.
Now you can shoot him, right?
Alright,
Yeah, both the team in the Roosevelt, so we'll try to get top here.
alright.
Randy, I'm over at
Proceed. Proceed.
the medic is on. We'll confirm that.
So he was about to get out, but the truck started moving anyways.
Not stopping now. It's slowly rolling.
Harveston on the boulevard, slowly rolling.
Oh,
20 radius.
that's just a random ass tow truck, I think, just trying to help.
Going north.
That's awesome.
Alright,
Go!
Alright, the 10 male still the rescue unit. He jumped.
Go, tow truck, go!
That male have a... Yeah.
Team Barney, the medic unit's going down Harveston Avenue from the district.
He's gonna try and break right in front of him.
Alright, down
Get him. Yep.
from the district has 3 cars in pursuit of it.
200. I did not see
He's gotta break harder. There, he's got him. He's got him. Oh shit, now he's gonna get hit instead. What?
Which way is this medic unit going now?
Hi, Barney. I got the air. I'm behind the medic unit. There's 3 police cars. He's at Harveston and Robbins. Harveston and Robbins going eastbound on Harveston.
If you want to pit, you gotta hit him like right here,
I have the air. I'm
like
behind
right by the back tires.
Going eastbound on Harveston from Robbins, Mel, from the Vienna medic. Is this Mel armed?
He just jumped the median. He's still eastbound on Harveston. Now he's southbound on Frankfurt. From Frankfurt from
Oh,
Harveston.
his tires fucked up. Look at that.
Is this Mel armed?
He's got no tire in the front now. Look at that. And he's got a door halfway open. He's about to jump out. He's gonna dip. He sees that there's no tire left.
Medic unit now.
At least haze them, bro.
Are you still going southbound on
Or pepper spray.
20 miles an hour, passing calmly. Looks like he's probably a route.
We got sparks.
There's several police cars. Everybody
Let me put on my goggles
back off.
for the sparks.
There's a highway unit on the left side, 19 cars on the right side, and we have 2 Tom 3 behind them. Everybody else, back off.
Alright, all other units.
Oh wow, he's not running away. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Look at that fat motherfucker. Yeah, just put your full body weight. You need like 3 more guys to stand on him.
The pursuit lasted over an hour, during which officers fired at the suspect approximately 4 times, hitting him once in the side and grazing his leg twice.
So they did shoot
He
him.
lost both front tires, sending sparks flying, and then came to a stop moments later. He was
Fuck.
taken into custody with non-life-threatening injuries.
Alright. What should we watch next? Police dash cam moments you wouldn't believe if not filmed. This one's got more views. Let's do this one. This channel's pretty good.
From a Mustang thief in Arkansas that led police on a multi
Here's the link to the other one. If you like. This dude creates great content.
County chase, and a shoplifter in Tennessee who nabbed a cop car and fled across state lines, to a stolen pest control van in Georgia that ran innocent drivers off the road, and much more.
Georgia State.
Here are
You don't fuck with Georgia State.
craziest stolen vehicle police chases caught on camera.
Oh my god. That was close.
Undercover police officers in Dallas, Texas were parked in an unmarked car on El Centro Drive. They were watching a heavy-duty U-Haul that they believed to be stolen. That's when 41-year-old Ryan Taylor jumped in the cab and drove away. Officers followed close behind him.
Oh shit, we got a big truck.
Suspicious. He stopped at an intersection, put the truck in reverse, and backed into the undercover car, causing the airbags to deploy. He continued until the undercover car crashed and got stuck on a fire hydrant. Then he sped away. Marked police cars found Ryan and chased him out of the neighborhood. The pursuit spilled onto the highway, where this maniac started using the U-Haul like a monster truck.
Get me that plate so I can put the registration info on there.
At this point, Ryan had made one thing clear. He didn't care about human life. The most important thing to him was escaping, no matter who got hurt. He eventually leads police off the highway, where things only get more dangerous on the congested Dallas streets.
We're in the exit lane for Wycliffe. Just took the Wycliffe exit. Gonna be going westbound at 2500 Wycliffe.
A female GSP trooper. This is officer. Oish. Oh my god.
Hit one vehicle. Let's get somebody check him out.
That's fucked.
6700 lemon is the last
He's running. Go, 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 go. Oh, this is Dallas. Okay. I thought I said Georgia earlier. What the fuck am I thinking? He does not run fast at all.
Per YouTube policy, we're choosing not to show what happened next. Know that Ryan pulled a weapon and fired at our police officer, forcing him to unload an entire clip into the warehouse. Ryan was struck in the leg and fled around a corner. He gave up after a brief standoff, and police arrested him without further incident. They then took him to a nearby hospital to treat the wound in his leg. In the end, Ryan was charged with several crimes, the most serious being aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Remember, folks, shoot first, ask questions later.
Believe he is still awaiting trial and could easily spend the rest of his life in jail if found guilty.
Whoa. Stolen. Okay. Remember, this is crazy stolen vehicle police chases.
February 6th of 2020.
So it's not a cop chasing a cop.
Officers were called to the scene of a convenience store on Rossville Boulevard, where the clerk had a minor altercation with a possible shoplifter named Chris Parker. The 41-year-old was allegedly stealing a drink when the owner caught him and called the police. The owner claims Chris threw the drink in his face and then fled the store. A few minutes later, police spotted Chris walking down the highway shoulder. They pulled over to arrest him, at which point Chris fought back, overpowered the officer, and stole their cruiser. He gunned it toward the Georgia border, where GSP Trooper Cochran was waiting for him.
Coming up to GSP, they're going to be like on the left at 348. Now, keep going.
Trooper Cochran looped around and tried to cut Chris off, but by then he'd already run into the thicket and hid himself among the low brush. Officers would have to pursue him on foot, which was dangerous because Chris may have been armed with a police-issued weapon. Let's see if you can spot Chris before the police do.
Come here, Fred. Watch him. We got him. Good job.
You got him, boys.
He was lucky someone was behind him. He and his canine walked right by Chris, who thankfully wasn't armed when police arrested him. In the end, Chris was charged with a long list of crimes, including fleeing, reckless driving, grand theft auto, and possession of amphetamine. If you're going to lead police on a 150-mile-per-hour chase, you might want to drive something with a little more maneuverability than a stretch limo. Dane Christian of the
a limo, duh.
that theory wrong
Stupido.
on April 14th of 2006 when he borrowed his business partner's luxury car to show off for a client. Officers spotted the limo in North Castle, New York, a small town of 12,000 people about 27 miles north of the Bronx. It was driving down the highway at more than 120 miles per hour. Christian pulled over at first, but had second thoughts when police began walking toward his window. He hit the gas and fled the scene, leading North Castle PD on one of the strangest high-speed chases they'd ever seen. We believe this dashcam footage picks up after Christian topped
This is from
150 miles
2006.
per hour in the limo. The stretch's engine
That explains
couldn't take
the
him and began
video quality.
sliding on the highway. He pulled over again, and a rational person would assume that he was over. This is no
Bro is going
chase.
backwards.
Christian put the limo in reverse and drove it
Reverse.
to the exit ramp. He went backward for a short while against oncoming traffic, then shifted into the right-hand lane. Next, Christian decided to take his reverse limo chase into a wooded neighborhood. Imagine you're out mowing your lawn
Wooded
and
neighborhood.
Dennis passes by your house. You'd probably be rubbing your eyes and wondering if it's all a dream. Despite his decent driving skills, Christian's luck runs out. He narrowly misses a stop sign and then crashes the limo into a tree. Officers move in and take him to the ground. According to police, the passenger had nothing to do with it and was scared out of his mind. Police quickly learned that Christian's license was suspended. That's why he ran when they initially pulled him over. As for the limo owner, he couldn't afford the $93,000 worth of damage that Christian caused. The luxury car was a lost cause, as was Christian's future as a limo driver.
It's an interesting one. Oh,
On June 8th of 2024, police in Henry County, Georgia spotted a stolen pest control truck with dangerous chemicals and equipment. But the driver had other plans. According to police, 31-year-old Daniel Waldrop used the truck to back into one of their vehicles. An officer shot at him, but Daniel was able to escape and flee the scene. Dozens of cops chased Daniel across Henry County as he showed little regard for public safety. He weaved through traffic, blew through intersections, and ran multiple vehicles off the road.
oh, this is one of those cops that gives you like the minute-to-minute details. Every turn, every speed, everything. He's like dripping something there too. Water maybe? Oh shit, this is the music the cop is listening to. Okay. Oof. Seriously, what a fucking dumbass.
Copy tag, Samboy Robert 9511. We're going to be going southbound, flipping, approaching Jodico. 9511. We're going to be going southbound on Jodico, approaching Jodico Station Street.
You can't hit that really. It's too big, too heavy. All you can do is chase, try and coordinate with the team, get some spike strips out. He's probably gonna wreck though. So he does that noise when he's crossing the stop signs. Like then you know it's extra serious.
Trying to get a pit on it, but the truck's a little too big. I'm trying to get a pit on it.
Yeah, the truck's too big for a pit.
We're back on the main roads, at which point Georgia State Police take over the chase. They go in for a pit maneuver, but quickly learned that this pest isn't going down without a fight.
Alright, radio, we're gonna
There we go. The SUV might be able to do it.
Over 75, speed is 52. GSP is going to be primary, I'm going to be secondary.
GSP will pit the shake on 130 if they have to. Don't fuck with the GSP.
Alright, we got a pit. Jodica.
There we go. Nice. Oh! Oh!
Alright, he recovered. We're going eastbound Jodica. Patrick Henry,
Recover.
speed is 52. Traffic's light.
That was a nice pit though. Yoink.
Blackhawk 6-1, eastbound Jodica approaches Summerfield Drive, speeds 52. GSP having negative pit ×2.
Boom. Nice. Now pit him again. You gotta do it again. You gotta do it again. He's gonna keep going. You gotta do it again. Told you. They need to coordinate it better. Like after one hits him, another one needs to be right there, ready to pit him again.
He just ran a car off the road. Henry getting out with that one though. They're behind us.
This is definitely a black dude talking now. Right? I think.
This guy is 24. I told radio to tell Henry to get up ahead of us with some stop sticks.
Box strips.
Might have to get the Bearcat for this one, though.
No, you just gotta don't go for the bumper. You gotta go for the rear tire.
Don't go for the bumper, go for the rear tires.
No, it's a work truck flatbed.
Right.
It's a pest control, so all of the equipment is on the back of it. It's literally a flatbed with shit on the back of it.
Oh, he just lost his
Oh, he lost a tire. Oh, I think there's two cops inside this car.
Oh, stop. He crossing back over to the right side. We're crossing over Highway 42. Oh, making a left turn on the Highway 42.
Alright, go. Pit him right here. Go.
Off the road.
Nice. There you go. Keep him off.
Daniel was arrested after a
Good.
brief struggle inside the truck. We don't know what he was charged with specifically, but it likely included reckless driving, fleeing, and assault with a deadly weapon.
Mustang. I hate how he shows the ending in the beginning.
Conway, Arkansas is a mid-sized city of 64,000 in Faulkner County, roughly 32 miles northwest of Little Rock. Typically, it's known as the City of Colleges, as it's home to 3 higher learning institutions. But on May 10th of 2023, it was known as the City of Stolen Mustangs. ASP Trooper Dumont was on patrol when Conway PD called in about a pursuit in progress. They were after a 2015 Ford Mustang that had recently been reported stolen. The driver took them onto I-40, where the Mustang's pure horsepower allowed the thief to escape. Officers called the chase off for now, hoping someone would spot the car later on. They lucked out when a Morrilton, Arkansas officer spotted the supercar near a Walmart. They chased him onto the highway, where the suspect turned sharply and jetted down an exit ramp. Little did he know, Trooper Dumont was waiting at the bottom.
Catch up to the Mustang. Go, 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 go. Hit. Oh. I thought he would have spun out there.
The suspect brought Trooper Dumont deeper into the Arkansas backcountry. The narrow, winding roads made things extremely dangerous, as you can't always see what's coming around the other side. Trooper Dumont needed to end this chase ASAP. It was only a matter of time before the suspect hurt themselves or somebody else.
Go.
On this curve, I don't know, there's no road sign. That's the well turn up. We'll see it. That's negative there, Dirty, they're coming to you. If you can get up to that intersection, you'll be right in front of them. That's the other side. I'm going to came out further down. I'm all up here. If I need to turn around, I need to get back the way you're going. 30 to 5 is back behind you. Comment that road. Shut down the whole road. Get out to the stop sign.
Get him. Boom! Right there. And you got the door to us, so you can't run.
Trooper Dumont, when she asked the suspect why he ran, he said he was going to jail anyway, so he decided to keep going. In his mind, he'd never have the opportunity to drive a car that nice again. Unfortunately, we never learn his name or what he was officially charged with. Now that he's
logical
sitting
at
in
all.
jail, he might be second-guessing his choices. Driving a nice car and running from the cops isn't worth a day in prison. December 20th of 2022, Houston County, Georgia. A Georgia state trooper was patrolling Peach County when he tried stopping a vehicle for a routine traffic violation. The driver, later identified as 33-year-old Christopher Rodriguez, refused to stop. Instead, he stepped on the gas, leading our trooper on a high-speed chase across county lines. Things escalated significantly as the chase crossed into Houston County. Our trooper had no idea that Christopher was secretly aiming a weapon at him.
Oh, shit. We're all playing GTA. Real life. This dude is fucking aggressive as shit. Holy shit. think my cats are playing.
On the back of bio lab. On the back of bio lab. He's jumping up. Bush bomb. Bush bomb. Freeze! Freeze! Show me your head! Show me your head! Show me your head!
Our officer wasn't about to let this madman escape. He stumbled out of the thicket, jumped back in his cruiser, and tracked the suspect to a nearby gated apartment complex. After a short game of cat and mouse, our officer spotted Rodriguez carjacking a BMW. He peeled out moments before our trooper could stop him, leading to another high-speed chase across multiple county lines.
Another? Oh, dude! Props. That's impressive.
Going out the wrong way? We're going back on Road 247. Good. One towards Road 11.
God damn, that's a professional criminal right there. He fucking carjacked a BMW like that quick. Dude is really like the main character from GTA 5. I do appreciate it when good citizens move out of the way, though. Show some level of awareness.
On the interstate, knowing his stolen BMW could outperform the GSP cars. Meanwhile, our trooper kept his foot on the gas and expertly weaved between civilian vehicles. Whoever made the first mistake would ultimately lose the chase. Unfortunately, our trooper almost made a fatal one.
Ooh. Bro! Why did the other cop pull out like that?
Now let's watch that again in slow motion. Our trooper failed to notice the SUV stopped ahead while trying to avoid the spike strips. We think the driver slowed significantly to let the other police SUV onto the highway. This forced our trooper to shoot the gap and keep his car.
He wasn't expecting the car in front of him to brake so hard.
Lost sight of the stolen BMW. He followed Rodriguez as he exited the highway and eventually crashed on an isolated Georgia back road.
All of that just to crash like this. Yup.
Christopher Rodriguez was arrested and charged with aggravated assault on an officer, armed robbery, fleeing, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. They also learned that he was affiliated with a local chapter of the Latin Kings. In the summer of 2023, Rodriguez pleaded guilty to all counts. He was sentenced to 35 years in prison and 5 years probation. As for why he ran, it was likely because of the illegal firearm he had in the car.
Oh.
April 25th of 2021, Atlanta, Georgia. 3 GSP troopers are looking for a stolen landscaping truck attempting to enter the Atlanta metro area. Troopers Ennis, Miles, and Hun spotted the truck traveling southbound on I-75. They tried pulling the driver over, but should have known that this guy wouldn't stop.
Yeah, we're 1080. 1080. He definitely sees us. He's in the mirror screaming and acting crazy, going like a mine. He's got a hat on backwards, short sleeve with a black mask on. Black hat backwards, black short sleeve.
Let's get close to the pit soon. That looks like any other highway in the United States. Right?
Central Avenue, now we're coming up on Central.
No, I'm gonna see if I can get him to go. I'm gonna see if I can get him to go.
Stand by, 797, let's get the vehicle, go ahead.
Right there. That was pretty perfect. Nice.
Stand by, 797, let's get the vehicle, go ahead.
Probably somebody's house back there.
Police surrounded the car and hauled the suspect out through the broken front window. The driver, later identified as Tyrell Williamson, was taken to the hospital and treated for minor injuries sustained during the rollover. Once he was medically cleared, police brought him to Fulton County Jail, where he was transferred to intake personnel without further incident. Unfortunately, we never learned why or how he stole the truck. Perhaps he was a rival landscaper looking to sabotage the competition.
Alright, I'll try again tomorrow. Peace.